Okay, now we have a game number 5 from Chess Praxis. Why this game is important? Because it was played against Spielman, that was one of the main players, the top 10 players of that period. So it was played in Carlsbad 1923, which means 102 years ago. White is Spielman and black is Nimzowitsch. Regarding game number 5, Nimzowitsch says White was threatened with a kingside attack, but he had the opportunity of launching a counter-attack in the center. He neglected this attack as it did not appear to him to promise an immediate success, and rightly succumbed to the hostile kingside attack. So let's see what happens. e4, c6, d4, d5, e takes d5, c takes d5, c3, knight c6, bishop f4, bishop f5. And here there is a diagram that says that bishop f5 is an innovation, what today we call novelty. The difference is that Nimzowitsch had to find this innovation by himself. Today it would have been a computer to find it for him. Knight f3, e6, queen b3. This is what happens when this diagonal is open and your bishop goes here, that practically there is an attack on this pawn. Queen d7, knight bd2, and now a very interesting move, which is f6. f6 is made because it secures the e5 square and prepare for an advance on the king side. Here it says a strategic diversion here is justified as his own center appears reasonably secure. For e6 is well covered and the diagonal f5 b1 makes a pretty picture. We have emphasized already more than once that a flank attack when your own center is insecure is inadmissible. So he says you cannot attack on the side if your center isn't strong. Okay, bishop e2 is white move, but again, the fact that Nimzowitsch says you shouldn't attack the center if it's not, in reality it means that maybe the center isn't strong like he says. And the move probably was c4 because then you prevent the attack, right, on the king side. But if you don't make c4, it's not gonna work, right? Okay, he played bishop e2 and black played g5. As you can see, yeah, he can make an attack because the center now is secure. Bishop g3, wow, h5, h3, knight g e7, and I don't know, guys. This guy, he goes to play this castle. I don't know. To me, it doesn't make much sense. I mean, I understand that pro c4 not the best one at this point because, but honestly, this is horrible. Why it's horrible? Because I'm sorry, it's attacking. He already has 2 pawns here. It doesn't make any sense. He's castling into the lion's mouth. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. And this was one of the top players. He didn't have any kind of sense of danger. I don't know. You don't need to have a Spider-Man sense, right? For knowing that to castle on this side, you're looking for trouble. Okay, bishop h6, knight e1, and g4. So g4 attacks here, but also attack here, right? Queen d1, and now there is bishop take d2. Queen takes d2, and g takes h3. Obviously, white doesn't retake because this is kind of blocked, right? So white plays knight d3, to which follow b6, rook f e1, h4, bishop h2, and king f7. Great move, great move. Why? Because honestly, the king is more safe here with castling on that side, and now the rooks are connected so they can come to continue the attack. But it seems also that castle on that side wasn't good because of knight c5, b takes c5, bishop a6, probably check. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so after king f7, he played g4. Wow. Of course, I hope you are familiar with the en passant, h takes g3, okay? This is the famous en passant. Bishop takes g3, h2. And here it doesn't take because otherwise he would get checked. So what does he do? He does king g2 because he has all the rooks controlling h1. But black plays bishop e4. And here he says that there was a better way to show the win. So let's see what it is, okay? It says e5, d takes e5, bishop e4, check, f3, rook a g8, and here it doesn't take, on e4 he plays e6, queen takes e6, knight f4, and queen g4, because this is pin, and so he can attack this. Very beautiful. And that's it. Let's see. 26. No, there is no 26. So yeah, this is the move of the line that it shows, saying that black can win more clearly, let's say. Let's go back to the position from which we started this. Okay, so the position is like this. Let's see. Tac, tac, tac. Check, yes. Tac, tac, tac. Yes, I think this is the position. So black just played bishop e4. And it seems better was f3, but white played bishop f3. after which he played knight to f5. So after knight f5, bishop takes e4, d takes e4, knight f4, e5, knight e2, knight h4, check, bishop takes h4, queen g4, check, and here it says a mate in a few moves. So let's see, if he takes here, obviously there is queen, rook takes h4, checkmate. If he takes here, if he goes back here, yeah, what do? Attack. Cannot go here, you must go here, and here you can give checkmate thanks to another queen. Yeah, okay, so a beautiful game by Nimzowitsch, but however, yes, it's always related to the center. A mistake in the center creates this amazing possibility to win an opponent of a Spielman in less than 25 moves. So I hope you enjoyed also this game. As you can see, it's important to get familiar with the center, I think, because that will open your eyes. So it's important to see a lot of these games in which things went wrong in the center. Thank you very much.